NKTelco Sports welcomes you to high school volleyball tournament action. This game brought to you by Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Schwederman, West Staff, Radio Hospital, First National Bank, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This is an NKTelco Sports production.
Welcome back to Troy High School as we are set to meet the players involved in today's match. First for the Jackson Center Tigers. Tigers are coached by Kim Metz, her team 26-0, number 1 in the state. Now we'll slide over and meet the New Bremen Cardinals. They are the New Bremen Cardinals, coached by Diana Kramer. Cardinals 23-3 on the season, number 5 ranked team in the final state polls. And before we have the first serve, let's go ahead and go through our keys to the game, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and lineup, where the dealer makes the difference. First, for the New Bremen Cardinals, need to be able to serve and receive well today. That'll allow them to get on their offense. Jackson Center likes to serve aggressively. They need to be able to get that first touch, make it a good one. Also, play clean. Don't give the Tigers any unforced error points. And a lot of that will also do with New Bremen serving. Had a number of service errors in their victory in regional semifinals against Fort Loramie. Need to play clean to help them out today. And for the Jackson Center Tigers, they had a big game blocking in their regional semifinal game. Need to get their hands on the New Bremen attacks to slow down the New Bremen offense. And speaking of attacking, the Tigers have a number of girls that like to attack the ball well. They have hitters at all different spots on the court. They need to utilize those athletes and attack as aggressively as you can and not have any free balls that would allow the Cardinals, in turn, to get off to a good start offensively. There are your keys to the game. Thank you to Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina. And we are set with the New Bremen Cardinals. The first serve, and that will be at the hands of Paige Jones. And we're underway. Regional championship match between the Tigers and the Cardinals. Cassie Meyer, opening set kill. Meyer averaging 4 kills a contest. 6-foot senior, playing very well in her Jackson Center career. Back row attack from Jones into the net. You won't see that happen too often. At least Paige Jones is a very good attacker. Doesn't make many mistakes. A quick 2-0 lead for the Tigers. Another back row attack, off speed style, dug up by Vanessa Winter, and it'll give New Bremen a chance to go to work offensively. Tigers, nice job defensively. Catching it, and a good attack and kill for number 34, Alicia Kessler. Kessler, 6'2" senior, averaging 2 kills a set, plus a block. Vanessa Winter, number 30, still serving for the Tigers. Pate will set Kramer. and the classmates, the two sophomores on the team, connect, and Kramer, her first kill. She's been playing very aggressive, good attacking volleyball in recent matches for Coach Diana Kramer. Macy Putoff, freshman, number 8, serving for the Cardinals. Off-speed serve picked up by the Tigers. Cassie Meyer's attack picked up. Kramer, Pape again, good timing. A quick set, didn't allow the big front row, good blocking front row of the Tigers to get there, and Kramer back-to-back kills, and New Bremen, after trailing 3-0, now down by 1. Here in game number 1 from Troy High School. Elkert's set results in a kill. Number 23, Cameron Haney. Left-hander Haney out of the right front delivers her first kill of the set. Talked about the Tigers, a number of hitters on their team. Right now, 3 kills for the Tigers by 3 different players so far early here in game 1. Kramer's attack carries just past the end line. Jackson Center back up by 3. Alicia Kessler serving for the Tigers. Julia Gadamoller, her attack picked up by the Tigers. Ball handling error. The first mistake against the Tigers. And a break for the Cardinals as they trail by 2, have not led yet here in game number 1. Serving for New Bremen, Abby Tiemann, another sophomore. Good save by Elkert. Kramer missed it, but it works. A full arm swing, missed, hit a bit, but Kramer lucky enough in this case to record her 3rd kill of set 1. Elkert goes back to Haney. The overpass will give the Tigers another attack, and they deliver. Cassie Meyer in for the Jackson Center Tigers, number 13, 6'1" sophomore, Raquel Kessler into the front row. Serving now for Jackson Center, number 23, 5'8" senior, Cameron Haney. Kramer, her attack touch, saved by the Tigers. Tiemann there to pick up the Meyer attack, and it's put back over. Haney, good anticipation, good court awareness. Cameron Haney with her 2nd kill. Haney serving. She actually was a setter there, attacking out of the front row, but kept it below. She did not attack it above the net. Back set. Touch back by Meyer, and it'll drop. Cassie Meyer with the solo block. The first of the match for either team. And Jackson Center, their biggest lead of game 1, is now 4. Jones, her attack, carries it wide right. Timeout on the court. The Tigers of Jackson Center 9. The Cardinals of New Bremen 4. We'll be back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
9-5 your score here in game 1. The Tigers on a bit of a run. 9-4 the score. Timeout works as it forces the service error. I've seen it a lot where after a timeout, for whatever reason, it causes a missed serve, and that is what New Bremen needed. They trail by 4, and Kramer gives it right back on New Bremen's service error. So it's back to a 5-point game. Cassie Meyer, couple kills and a block already, serving for the Tigers. Jones now in the front row. First shot picked up by Sosby, but another attempt for Jones records her first kill of game number 1. Nice job by Caitlin Sosby. They kept the first hard-driven attack by Jones alive, but New Bremen went right back to Page, and the 6-foot junior delivers with her first kill of the set. Solo block, Paige Jones. Good timing there by Paige Jones to stuff the attack of Jackson Center. New Bremen trails now by 3 after trailing by 5 a couple possessions ago. Good swing, good attack by Vanessa Winter. Her first kill of game number 1. 6'2" senior for Jackson Center, Alicia Kessler, back into the set, or back onto the court. Kristen Ware's serve will be an ace, misplayed by New Bremen. First ace of the set, and Jackson Center has quickly opened that lead back up to 5. New Bremen had it at 3. Pape will bump it over to Jones, and Jones will deflect it off of Kristen Ware to record her second kill. Logan Wells, number 22, who started the set, back into the front row. She wears number 22. Logan Wells, one of 3 seniors on the New Bremen team. Pape's service picked up. Good swing by number 12, Kristen Ware. Kept it on the outside of her body, went down the line, and limits New Bremen to just the 1 serve in that rotation. Misplayed by New Bremen's service ace by Cameron Elkert. Elkert, a 5'6" senior, sets out of the back row for Coach Kim Metz. Jones up to Pape. Played up by the Tigers. Elkert with a double hit. She knew it right away. And New Bremen will take the ball, still trailing now by 5. Paige Jones is now going all six spots. She started serving. Jones will step in now, set the second attack. Put off ball is played up. Kessler tips it over. And it will go down as a kill. Alicia Kessler, again, she's the tallest Jackson Center player on the roster, 6'2", but they also will line up Cassie Meyer at 6 foot. Also, Raquel Kessler, 6'1", Kristen Ware at 5'11". So Jackson Center well advantaged, if you will, with the height on their roster. Cassie Meyer delivers her 3rd kill. New Bremen able to get a touch on it. Coach Kramer with her team down 16-9 will take her second and final timeout. You're watching Regional Championship Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Your parents have given you so much throughout the years. They were there when you won first place. Your first heartbreak. Your first car. Your first wreck. Graduation. Planning that special day. Is it time to give back? Give your mom the life she gave you at Elmwood.
Coach Diana Kramer takes her second and final timeout. The first one caused a service error by Jackson Center. We'll see once if New Bremen can break the run, and a kill by Paige Jones does just that. Much needed point for the Cardinals as the 7-point deficit, the biggest of the game, now cut down to 6. Number 8, a freshman, Macy Putoff, serving for the Cardinals, and it's played up by the Tigers. Cameron Haney finds pay dirt. Cameron Haney, 3 kills in set 1. A nice set from Cameron Elkert. And Alicia Kessler now serving, and that one into the net. The second service error of the game for the Tigers. Kessler goes out, and Caitlin Sosby, the libero, back in for Jackson Center. And on the other side now, serving again, the sophomore Abby Tiemann. Tiemann's knuckleball service played, and a ball handling error, the third of game 1 committed against the Tigers. And the Bremen trying to climb back. They trail by 5, 17-12. Tiemann serve again, played up by the Tigers. Cassie Meyer able to elevate and place the ball on the New Bremen side, and that ends the New Bremen run back to a 6-point lead. Cameron Haney serves for the Tigers. Another ace for the Tigers as they've taken advantage now of some miscues of serve receive by New Bremen. I mentioned one of the keys to the game for the Cardinals was their ability to serve receive efficiently and let their offense get to work. Jones, her shot deflected by Vanessa Winter. Jones again, the changeup, off-speed attack. Jones now with 4 kills. The 4 kills for Jones leads the Cardinals. Rachel Kramer, the only other attacker with a kill, currently with 3, and this is Kramer serving. And she hits it into the net, a service error, the second for the Cardinals. That ties Jackson Center also with 2 here in game number 1, a 7-point lead for the Tigers. Cassie Meyer long on her serve, didn't miss by much. And that will give New Bremen a chance to climb closer. They trail by 6. Julia Gadamoller, a junior, will get the ball across, and Jackson Center on a quick number 2 played by the Cardinals. Macy Putoff. Good work by a freshman there, number 8, Macy Putoff, off of the hands of the Jackson Center blockers. New Bremen trying to make a run. Not a lot of time left here in game 1, points-wise. Tiemann picks it up. Jones, her 5th kill. A 4-point lead now, 16-20. It's the closest New Bremen has been since it was 9-5. Played up. Jackson Center will have to hit it over from the back row. Somewhat of a free ball. Pape tries to find a hole. And Cameron Haney, her second successful attack as a setter, both times finding a hole deep in the New Bremen defense. Haney records her 4th kill and silences what was a very loud New Bremen crowd temporarily. Pape runs it down, goes back to Putoff. And Macy Putoff, 2 kills here late in set 1 as the Cardinals once again trailing by 4. Kessler nearly will go down as an ace. Madison Pape, service ace off the hands of Alicia Kessler. There's a lot of room here at Troy to run down deflected or errant passes, but that time not enough for the Tigers to run it down. Haney sets Kessler. That's the advantage of being 6 feet 2 inches and being able to jump. A straight down attack by Alicia Kessler, very difficult to defend. Nice set by Haney to pull it away from the net. 3 kills for Alicia Kessler. Pape finds Jones outside, and her approach is good and her attack is better. Her 6th kill Into the front row for Jackson Center, number 20, one of 7 seniors, Miranda Hickey. Jones, now her 3rd trip around the court, or starting her 3rd trip. Attack error by Jackson Center, their first hitting error of set 1. Coach Kim Netz wants a timeout. Well, we'll keep it here. I'll give me a chance to go through our sponsors as you get a nice look at the strong following of the New Bremen Cardinals here this afternoon. 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Sweeterman's Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Francis Furniture, St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Sweeterman, West Ave, Radio Hospital. Our scoreboard sponsor today is First National Bank, First. And our keys to the game brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina. And also I will be selecting the player of the game today for the New Bremen player. And that award is being sponsored by Speedway Lanes of New Bremen. Thank you to all those sponsors that allow us to do this. And today it's Regional Championship Volleyball, the winner to go to the state Final Four. And this match features the Cardinals and the Tigers. New Bremen now trails by 2. It's the closest they've been since early on. Make it a 1-point lead now, 21-22. Paige Jones, service ace. She had well over 120 on the season. A big one there has the Cardinals back to within 1. Elkert to Meyer in the back row. Cassie Meyer records her 5th kill, pushes the Tiger lead back to 2 points. Just 2 points remains now for the Tigers. They've led throughout this set number 1 with a 3-0 lead to start. They lead 23-21 now. Jones back row. Played up by the Tigers. Kessler, actually it'll be Meyer. Here's a good ball for the Cardinals to go to work. Ball handling error, the first mistake of the set, handling the ball, and that is at now set point for the Tigers, 21 for the Cardinals. Vanessa Winter puts the ball into play. Back row attack from Jones, off of Elkert, and Winter cannot save it. Give Paige Jones her 7th kill. Freshman Macy Putoff needs to keep the ball in play to keep the match alive. She does just that. Meyer, nearly a kill. It'll be free-balled over by Kramer. Elkert goes to Meyer. Jones, nice dig. Pape able to get it back to Gadamuller. Kessler, Alicia Kessler, her 4th kill. And the final score in game number 1, a good one. Jackson Center 25, New Bremen 22. Heck of a set number 1. We'll come back with set number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to Troy High School. A good first game of volleyball goes to the Tigers, 25-22. They start game 2 with the serve. Bremen runs down the approach, and the attack was blocked. Good court presence by Alicia Kessler. New Bremen's opportunity or attack close to the net. 6'2" senior Alicia Kessler. Good timing to stuff it down for a termination block. Pate goes back to Gadamoller. It's blocked out of bounds, and Julia Gadamoller, her first kill of the match. Serving now is Rachel Kramer. She recorded 3 kills for the Cardinals in game 1. Paige Jones recorded 7, and Macy put off 2 kills. New Bremen's 12 kills in set number 1. Meyer from the back row. Jones, good approach, good set. And the result there is the kill for Paige Jones. Again, the 7 kills, also recorded a block and had a service ace in game number 1 for number 10, Paige Jones. Rachel Kramer serving again. Elkert runs it down. Haney bumps it over. New Bremen a chance here to go on work. And a ball handling error committed by the Cardinals. Both teams in game 1 pretty clean. Jackson Center committed 7 errors. New Bremen committed 6 errors in game number 1. Jones, left back corner is good. Paige Jones, 2 quick kills here in game number 2. Julia Gadamoller had a kill here early in the set. Now going back to serve. Elkert goes outside to Cassie Meyer, and Meyer delivers with her first kill. Meyer in game number 1 for Jackson Center recorded 5 kills. She led the Tigers. Alicia Kessler and Cameron Haney each with 4 kills. Kristen Ware and Vanessa Winter each with 1 kill for Jackson Center in game 1. Slide play works. Macy Putoff does a nice job running it down and basically push the ball right in the hole of the Jackson Center defense. Pate puts it into play. Elkert back to Haney. The left-hander tips it over. It's played by New Bremen. Jones off of Sosby. New Bremen 5-3 here. A 2-point lead. They did not have a lead in game number 1. In fact, we're never tied either. So Jackson Center wire to wire is service error, the first of game 1 for New Bremen, or first of game 2 for the Cardinals. New Bremen committed 2 service errors in set number 1. Cameron Haney's serve is picked up. Logan Wells bumps it back onto the court. A rare free ball. New Bremen hasn't a chance here to go aggressive. And it's long, no touch. Third error of game 2 for New Bremen. Cameron Haney will continue to serve for the Tigers. Now tied up at 5-all. Nice play by Haney to keep it alive. There'll be a free ball by Sosby. Good timing by the Tigers to get a good touch on it. Snyder runs it down, or bumps it up. Cassie Meyer, an extended volley there as both teams keeping the ball alive. Meyer able to get the final attack to drop. 2 quick kills here for Cassie Meyer, the only kills for Jackson Center here in game number 2, their first lead at 6-5. In front of the back row, Jones able to get her kill or attack down for a kill. She now has 4 kills and will go back to serve with the game knotted at 6. Haney brings it back and Ware hits it over. Kramer off of the hands of the Tigers records her first kill of game number 1. New Bremen, 7-6 lead here. They trail in the match 1-0. The pass draws Cameron Haney into the net. Violation on the Tigers. New Bremen, 8-6. 2-point lead, I believe, is the biggest margin for the Cardinals here in game number 2. Meyer hits it over. It's played up by Blake Snyder. Jones runs down the attempt by Haney. And 12 and 13 combined for a termination block. Kristen Ware and Raquel Kessler. Cassie Meyer, the high toss off the tape, played up by Jones. Hitting mistake, the 4th error of game number 2. So half of Jackson Center's points here in game 2 have been the result of New Bremen errors. Meyer again with a high toss. This time it catches the net. First service error for the Tigers in game 2. They had 3 in game number 1. Madison Pate for the Cardinals. Little miscommunication on the Tigers. The attack into the net. Back to a 2-point look, 2-point cushion now for New Bremen, although the Tigers have been able to break the string at about this point here recently to not let New Bremen grow the lead greater than 2. Meyer delivers again, and that will stop the New Bremen offense. Meyer 3 kills, that one an off-speed attack. Caught the New Bremen defenders a little bit back on their heels, unable to recover were the Cardinals. Kristen Ware serving, and Jones gets it up to Pape. Gottemiller's attack played by the Tigers. I don't think you'll see that very often. Cassie Meyer basically just trying to get the ball over. Into the net it goes, and the Cardinals, again, a 2-point lead, will call upon Abby Tiemann to try to get the lead greater than 2 here in game number 2. Vanessa Winter, though, again, able to help the Tigers stay now within 1 for Vanessa Winter, her second kill of the set. She's had 1 kill in each set. The attack goes out of bounds. 3rd hitting error to go along with a service and an unforced error. So 5 errors. Again, just about half of Jackson Center's points here in game 2. Result of New Bremen errors. Service ace for number 11, Cameron Elkert. Jackson Center now on top, 11-2 or 11-12. Jones' attack is brought back over to Bremen. Again, will get a chance. And they cash in on the opportunity of Julia Gottemiller. No kills in set 1, 2 kills here in set 2. That ties it back up at 12 apiece. Sophomore Rachel Kramer will serve for Coach Diana Kramer's 23-3 New Bremen Cardinal team. Quick set to a 6'2" Alicia Kessler, and she delivers with a nice swing and records her first kill. Served by Vanessa Winter off of Blake Snyder. I believe Snyder had a thought that it possibly would go long, and at last minute tried to make a play on the ball. Results in a kill. Jackson Center, their biggest lead of game 2, is now 2 at 14-12. 5 kills for Paige Jones. Macy put off 8 for the Cardinals back into the front row as Blake Snyder, number 25, the libero, takes a seat temporarily. Kill by Cassie Meyer. Diagonal approach just inside the court in front of the Bremen bench. Alicia Kessler. Picked up by Haney as Elkert will set to Meyer. Free ball. Chance here for the Tigers. Off of the hands of the Bremen blockers. Cameron Haney, her first kill of game 2. Coach Kramer will take a timeout with the Tigers on top of the Cardinals 13-16. You're watching Regional Championship Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Jackson Center, a 3-point lead here in game number 2. Alicia Kessler puts it into play. This is the biggest lead for the Tigers here in game 2. Jones down the line, played up nicely by Cameron Elkert. Snyder for the Cardinals gets it back up to the setter. Jones' attack is picked up. Nearly some miscommunication. See if New Bremen can take advantage. Slide play by Macy, put off attack out of bounds. 4-point lead here in game number 2. Cardinals need to get a stop. Quick attack, Kristen Ware records her first kill. And New Bremen now down by 5 as the timeout earlier has not been able to break the Jackson Center momentum. Off-speed attack by Jones is picked up by Jackson Center. Back the ball goes to New Bremen and the attack carries long. Another timeout for Coach Kramer. The Cardinals trail by 6. We'll take a break and come back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
19-13 your score. The Tigers on top of the Cardinals, and New Bremen out of timeouts. Now they need to find a way to break the string of offense by the Tigers. Probably not the prettiest way you'd want it, but you know what? The Cardinals will take it. For Paige Jones, that is her 6th kill of game 2. Still a 5-point lead for New Bremen, or for Jackson Center. Good hands on the ball for the Cardinals will allow them to go to work with Jones' attack on the back line. The 7th kill for Paige Jones. It was a close call. I felt like it was the right call. 15-19. New Bremen down by 4. Second service error, a costly one. That will give Jackson Center the 20th point here in game 2. 5-point lead for the Tigers with 5 points to go. Cameron Haney for Jackson Center. Jones long on the attack. 4 points now for the Tigers to take a 2-0 lead here in this regional championship match. Blake Snyder up to Madison Pate. Paige Jones' shot is played up by Sosby. Jones wins that time, so good play by Jackson Center's libero, Caitlin Sosby, but it gave New Bremen another chance, and Jones delivers for her 8th kill. She now rotates to the back to serve. Good hang time allows Cassie Meyer to read the defense and put it where they weren't. Meyer now in the back row. Each team's leading attacker will now each in the back row. Good touch by the Tigers, goes back to New Bremen. Jones kept alive. Sosby's attack wide, out of bounds. Good play. I believe it was by Meyer to pick up the attack by Jones as she nearly recorded a kill. 17-22, a 5-point deficit facing the Cardinals. Back-to-back service errors here late in game 2 have now given the Tigers their 6-point lead again. They serve just 2 points away now from game number 2 in a 2-0 match. Raquel Kessler out of bounds, no touch. Abby Tiemann for the Cardinals puts the ball into play. Vanessa Winter, her 2nd kill of game number 2. Game point, serving 18. Cameron Elkert gets an ace. Game number 2 goes to Jackson Center, 25-18. We'll take a break and we're going to come back. We'll have game number 3 here on NKTelco Sports.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Meyering, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Jump, jump! What? Oh, come on! Jet!
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Welcome back to Troy High School. It's game number 3. The Tigers on top in the match 2 games to 0. So the Cardinals, an elimination game they're in right now, need to come out and play a little bit with more cleaner and with more confidence. The younger Cardinals, if you will, a few missed plays in that last set against a veteran Jackson Center team, a team that, of course, is your defending Division IV state champions. And New Bremen gets a good start here, 1-0. New Bremen, just 3 seniors on the team, a lot of underclassmen playing as well. Jackson Center, 7 seniors, many of which played a lot last year on the state team and then play a lot now in this undefeated season they're in right now. Dug up nicely by Kristen Ware. Point for the Tigers. Cameron Haney, I believe, with the winner. 1-1 here in game 3. Attack error will give the Tigers their first lead of the game. Seven seniors again for Jackson Center. Team that lost just one match last year, undefeated this year. Paige Jones, her first kill. Jones, 8 kills in game number 2, 7 in game number 1, now 16 on the afternoon. Madison Pape serving for New Bremen. Runs off of Kristen Ware's arm. It'll be a free ball. Kept alive by New Bremen. Attack wide right. It's a game of inches, and New Bremen attack there just out of bounds. The Tigers, their first lead of the game here in number 3. Landing right on the back line, Alicia Kessler. Touch, ball stays alive. Over the front row, in front of the back row, Cassie Meyer, her 11th kill of the match. She had 5 in games 1 and 2. A 3-point lead for Jackson Center. Again, elimination game for the Cardinals. They need to find a way to win this one to force games 4 and 5. Inside the stick, Meyer did it. Handling error against Jackson Center. Nearly, I should say, a handling error against the Cardinals. Timeout for Coach Kramer. The Cardinals trail by 4. You're watching Regional Championship Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Jackson Center, a win in this game would send them back to state for the 4th time since 2007. Won the championship in 2015, was runner-up in 2008, semifinalist in 2007. For New Bremen, a win would put them at state for the first time in school history. Cassie Meyer with a strong swing, her second kill. Her first kill was a lob over the front row and in front of the back row. Her second kill was a higher velocity attack. A 5-point lead for the Tigers. Down in Bremen's side. Not a lot going right for the Cardinals right now. Alicia Kessler continuing to serve. Jackson Center, I believe, over the net on the play. So the error by Jackson Center will give New Bremen just their 3rd point. New Bremen trails by 5, and Abby Tiemens, wearing number 14, will serve for New Bremen. Good blocks there by 7 and 19. Rachel Kramer and Julia Gadamoller, respectively. New Bremen could use a run of offense right now. Consecutive serves, chance to build some confidence and try to work themselves back into this game number 3. They trail by 4. Hitting error as Sosby sent the ball too tight to the net. And New Bremen now has run off a few in a row. They still trail by 3. Cassie Meyer, her 3rd kill. Raquel Kessler, 6'1" sophomore, back into the front row for Jackson Center. Cameron Haney serving. Rachel Kramer just long. Didn't miss by much. But the miss out of bounds does give the Tigers back to a 5-point lead. 5, I believe, the biggest here in game 3 for Jackson Center. Blocks by 12 and 31, Kristen Ware and Cassie Meyer. Coach Kramer will take her 2nd timeout. The Tigers lead by 6. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Welcome back. Jackson Center on top here in game number 3, 11-5. They lead a 2-0 games match as the serve by Haney carries out of bounds. Coach Kramer out of timeouts. Hitting error by the Tigers. Bremen again, back-to-back points. 7-11. Number 7, Rachel Kramer serving. Good play by New Bremen to keep it alive. Meyer, though, in the possession, able to push it where New Bremen was not. For Cassie Meyer, she now owns 4 kills here in game 3, 14 on the afternoon, plus a couple blocks for the 6-foot senior, serving now for Jackson Center. Service ace for Meyer. Played back on the Bremen side. Papal set Jones again. Good piece of hitting by Paige Jones. As she was given another chance and records her 2nd kill. 17 kills in the match for Paige Jones. Haney will bump it up to Meyer. The Bremen keeps it alive. Jones a free ball will give Jackson Center a chance. And they take advantage. Kill by number 12, Kristen Ware. Her 1st of game 3. Ware now with a kill in each game so far, plus a couple blocks and a service ace. And this is number 12, Kristen Ware serving now for Jackson Center. Off-speed hit played by the Tigers. Raquel Kessler. Nice play by Snyder to get up the Pape. And blocked the point there by the front row. 30 and 34. Vanessa Winter and Alicia Kessler combine on the block. 15-8 your score. Haney's attack, hit at Snyder, she plays it up. Alicia Kessler, one of the few players for the Tigers up until then that did not have a kill. She records her first of the match. 6'1" senior, averaging just under 2 kills. Been somewhat quiet attacking, but records her first kill of the match. And the Tigers commit their second service error. Madison Pape, the New Bremen setter. Snyder with a one-arm save. And Pape will bump it over. So Jackson Center takes advantage, and Alicia Kessler steps in and goes on the second touch and records her first kill of game number 3. And now serving is a 5'6" senior, Cameron Elkert. Kept alive by Jackson Center. Meyer pushes it over. And it will go down. So the Bremen, a couple of strong attacks. Paige Jones comes up with her third kill of game 3. Still a 7-point deficit facing New Bremen. Attack out of bounds. So it all started with a good serve by Paige Jones. The end result is New Bremen now their 11th point. Still trailing now by 6. They trail in the match 2-0. Aggressive serve by New Bremen goes into the net. Their first service error of game 1. They committed 3 errors in game 2 serving and 2 in set 1 serving. The aggressive hard swing by number 10, Paige Jones, results in her 4th kill as the touch for the Tigers goes over and out of bounds on the New Bremen side. Madison Pape serves for the Cardinals. They trail by 6. Fifth kill for Cassie Meyer, seeing the defense was back, saw the hole in the front left. Alicia Kessler serves for Jackson Center. Jones with a touch on the Tigers, records her 5th kill. (13-19) in favor of Jackson Center. Abby Tiemann back to serve for New Bremen as Logan Wells, number 22, comes out of the game. Service error by New Bremen gives the Tigers the 20th point here in game 3. The Tigers 5 points away from earning their spot in the state Final Four. And again, it'll be their 4th trip to state in the past 10 seasons. Bumped over. New Bremen will go to work on offense. Handling error against the Cardinals will give the Tigers their 21st point. 7 seniors on the roster for Coach Kim Metz. 3 seniors on the roster for Coach Diana Kramer. The overpass is blocked down for point. Kristen Ware, or the overpass results in a kill for Kristen Ware. 22-13, Cameron Haney serving for Jackson Center. Violation on the Tigers. So a break for New Bremen, 14-22, they trail. Rachel Kramer, one of the many underclassmen playing today, puts the ball into play for New Bremen. Handling error will give New Bremen the back-to-back points. Rachel Kramer will serve again. New Bremen hoping to get some consecutive serves here to try to make this thing a little bit more interesting and try to battle back against the #1 team in the state. Alicia Kessler, her second kill of set 3. Gives the Tigers the ball back and gives them an 8-point lead with 2 points now remaining for Jackson Center. Jones inbounds with her attack. 6 kills for Paige Jones. Pate comes back in, Macy Putoff back into the left front. Julia Gadamuller will serve now for New Bremen. Haney bumps it up to Meyer. Haney's attack will find Pager in the back again. Match point for the Tigers. A point here will give them today's match and a trip to the Nether Center. Jones out of bounds. The Jackson Center Tigers have defeated the New Bremen Cardinals today in 3 sets. 25-22, 25-18, 25-16. They will advance on to the state finals. Coach Kramer, her team will suffer their 4th defeat of the season, their 2nd defeat to the Jackson Center Tigers. And we'll just keep it right here and coaches congratulate one another as the #1 team in the state comes out and plays very well today, and they will move on to the Cardinals. A great season. They run into the best team in the state right now and suffer the loss. So now the regional runner-up trophy will be handed out by the New Bremen staff. Again, just 3 seniors on the roster. Logan Wells, one of them who played the front row. So a lot of youngsters for New Bremen will be returning back next season. So a hard one right now, but a lot to look forward to for the Bremen Cardinals. The 3 seniors, Logan Wells, Kennedy Hoyne, and Taylor Powers, played their last game as a New Bremen Cardinal, and we are set here for the trophy presentations for both teams.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications Or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold. We are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Right now, the trophy presentation. Brian Pohl and Gary Jones. Mr. Jones and Mr. Pohl will hand out the runner-up regional trophy as your three seniors, Logan Wells, Kennedy Hoy, and Taylor Powers, will accept it. A great season, first time ever to regionals for the Bremen volleyball team. Congratulations to Coach Kramer, her assistants Tara Schuster, her assistants Andrea Quellhorst and Jan Bikey. And now the Jackson Center Tigers getting their regional championship trophy. They're going back to state for the second time in a row to defend their 2015 championship. It'll be their fourth appearance since 2007. Congratulations to Coach Metz and her coaches, Tara Schuster, Sarah Kipker, and Alyssa Ware. We'll go ahead now and we'll award our player of the game today. And that award being sponsored by Speedway Lanes of New Bremen. That award is going to go to Paige Jones. The junior ended today's match with 21 kills for the Cardinals, leading to that state record of kills per season. Congratulations to Paige Jones for that award. And also want to thank our sponsors again today for everything that they have allowed us to do, and they include 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Sweeterman's Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Francis Furniture, St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Sweeterman, West Staff, Radio Hospital, our scoreboard sponsor today, First National Bank Think First, Keys to the Game, Budge Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina. And our player of the game again brought to you by Speedway Lanes. And once again, your final here from Troy, the regional championship goes to the Tigers of Jackson Center in 3 sets over the Cardinals of New Bremen. Thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports.